Hello again. Welcome to Art with Mad Mel. I am the Madman. The only Madman. Anyways, I thank you all for being here tonight. And as the thumbnail shows, yes, we're down to it. We're almost done. We're almost finished. And the last, we're going to go on ahead and start working on Cable. Yes, I want to go see how far I can get tonight. I hopefully can get through all of it, but if nothing more, like I said in the chat, hopefully I can just get through the line work. So we will see how far the madness can drive us. This one's going to be a little bit more ambitious, so I'm going to take a little bit more time. So I may just get the line work done tonight. I'm not sure. Anyways, I have a mad idea. We're going to make it come to reality. So embrace yourself with the madness. Let's go on ahead and go to the table, shall we? We're here. All right. So it's digital work. Whoops, if you thought that it was something else. But, yeah, we're just doing digital tonight. I got the music ready. And let me get my reference picture. Like always, it's always good to have a reference picture, it's always good to have one. It's always good to have something to follow along with, right? Because if you're not able to follow along with anything, sometimes it can be hard, so There we go. We got it. We're ready. Close that and open one thing. See, this took a little bit longer. Oh, haha, that's funny. Funny computer. It duplicated the picture that I wanted. So, color palette going for the old 1992 looking style for that. So that's going to be the reference image I want to use. I want to stick to the old school X-Men, not the comics. So if you're looking for more comic accurate looking, I'm not really going for that. I've been almost done with this whole set, so it's been a fun time. There we go. Now I got what I need there. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Let's hit that music. There we go. All right. So the idea here is that he is in a very compromising situation, right? That's the idea. So we're going to try to put him in that type of position, right? A compromising position where he's facing more down than up. The idea here is that he was knocked downstairs, right? So that's what we're going to try to convey here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to go here. Hope everybody's having a good day today. It's been an interesting day. Always madness everywhere on the planet, right? Hope madness isn't finding you. Or maybe it is. There we go. Pull that back a little bit. So I'm just getting the outline done, kind of the, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm paying no attention to the rest of that arm. That arm's not even there, right? That's what's going on in this picture. That's what's going on here in this situation. That arm is null and void. There is no arm, right? There we are. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that. Hey, Asmodeus. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Yes, it's cable time. I'm going to get a little bit of line work here because, you know, trying to show that he fell down these steps. He's in a bad shape. Ah, hello. Looks like we have another mad one that come in. Hello, good to see you too, Nuclear. Oh, it's a nuisance. Well, seems like we have a nice group of mad individuals here tonight. Fantastic. So yeah, we're just here going to have a good time. What is it? Enjoy the vibe. Yeah, that's what that guy was saying. I'm having bad vibes in this chair. And then, yeah, you know. So I guess we're having good vibes. Yeah, that's it. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time. The idea here is not grotesqueness, is to emphasize the struggle of dealing with machines, because machines don't stop, right? They don't have to take a breath, they don't have to eat, they don't need a reprieve, you know. They don't need none of that, right? That's what makes this so daggum crazy, especially dealing with Nimrod, right? I think Nimrod is like one of the he's so underestimated, man. That robot's so damn pesky. It gets on my nerves. There we go. Alright, so the boot part is here. Well, I got some wild stuff I've come across in the last couple of days. I got one that's very concerning. I don't think anybody's really prepared about that. Yeah, I'm just a small art channel, so I could probably get by with it. So if you're ready to hear it, throw a yes in there. Let me know. I'm only going to say it one time, right? This leg's going to be in a bad shape. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this sets the tone. I see a bunch of yeses in there. So I gotta find the article. This is one of those situations. Because I can multitask. This is part of my impeccable power. Let's see here. Yeah. Here we go. I found it. Beautiful. See, what is this? Oh yeah, article about human harvesting research. Did you guys know about that? Did anybody ever tell you about anything involving with that? You ever hear about that they're going to start growing things? Like body parts. I don't know. That just seems a little bizarre to me. It's supposed to be headless bodies in these bags, apparently. It's supposed to be for organ transplant and different stuff like that. So, uh-oh. Hello? Oh. I thought one of the agents was calling me. It was. Hold on. Uh-oh. What was that? Oh. I thought it was... Well, it was important, but I will see in a moment. Oh man, these canisters are crooked. Alright, there we go. Yeah, once I get to a decent stopping point, I know I started off and then I stopped, right? But that's okay. Had to make sure there wasn't anything going on upstairs. It's always something. We had some new patients come in. They have a hard time settling in, right? Sometimes that happens. We get new patients in. Sometimes they have a hard time getting adjusted. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Alright, let's see what the arm situation is going to look like. Alright. Shouldn't do that. Okay. Alright, so he got a little seared, right? Because he got hit. And because he got hit, there goes the belt. Alright. So there's the belt. And then his whole get up over here situation got messed up pretty rough, right? So there goes that. Yeah. Nah. Erase that too, right there. Alright, so there, alright. And then that would make this area right here. And that out there, the belt. Somewhat, right? Yeah, whatever. All that stupid mess. Whatever, Oh, I got stretch marks on my jeans or whatever the crap. There we go. Make it look like he's got wrinkles in his pants. Alright. You gotta put wrinkles in his pants. Gotta have that. Okay, that should be pretty good where he needs to be, and then we'll go on and Nimrod up here. Nimrod's kind of easy to do him, It's kind of boxier shaped body. No, even worse. I thought of something even worse than that. All right. Yes, it's so bad that he had to bite his ARM computer because his arm's missing. So yes, I'm even putting that in there. And that's like the only way that he's able to like actually hold on to it because he lost his arm, right? There we go. All right, so we're gonna have to turn this. I'll have to zoom in a little bit so I can get the. They want to make his face burnt. Yeah, that's how bad it was. There we go. You know. All right. Cable's guns are really easy to do. It's just very big, bulky guns, right? Just gotta make it look like it's got a lot of power connected to it, and same thing with Spawn. The bigger, the better, right? There we are. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, that's the line work. I forgot. I always do that. Dadgum. Yeah, this will work. All right, next layer. This one, we'll just crank that one down just a little bit, right? That's what I like to do. Like, just why not? And then since we're there, I'm just gonna lock it. Lock it so I don't mess it up. Concurrent views. What's a concurrent view? What is that? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh man, I know I zoned out for a minute, but I wanted to show that space got hit with a laser, right? Like, sometimes you don't get to really emphasize like how bad something is until like you get really in there, and once you're in there, it's like, well, I can't disappoint, like. If I do that, then that's like disappointing, and I don't want to disappoint the mad ones with, not putting my all into it. There we go. Damn. Oh, bad habit. Hold on. Neck break. Oh. Oh. Ah. There we go. My neck popped. That's a good thing. You know why? We can get out of this. There we go. Let's see. Oh boy. There we go. I'll have to speak. Let's see if this can work. Alright, so we got most of the torso done. Now I'm gonna get probably the torso and the legs. And then once I get all that finished, then I'll do the cybernetics and all the messed up stuff in there. Because, you know, that has to be done too. There we go. Ah, hello, Vosto. Ah, yes, embrace the madness. Ah, yes, nonconformist. Hello, both of you. Thank you very much for popping in. Ah, I need to take a break for just a second. I have been leaning, and as you can see here, this is just cable. That's not even Nimrod back there. That's not even a gun. This is just the actual line work, right? Like I did the quick sketch. Now I'm doing the darkened lines. Yeah. I want to show that he got blasted with a laser. Ah, yes, embrace the madness indeed. Oh, man. You know what? I can never find any candy when I need some. I found a sucker. I don't care. Why not? Oh, these little dumb suckers. They're great. Bubblegum tastes like yuck. I'll say that. So how is everyone? Since we don't chat often, since the chat's been a little quiet, and I know sometimes we get some mad ones that are shy during what I call our live sessions group. You know. My question is, how is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? How is everyone right now? You having a good time embracing the madness? Are you not having a good time? Do you just feel mad? Do you need your hug coat tightened up? How do you feel? Because there's a point behind it. If there's just a point behind it, trust me. Let's see here. Now we gotta go to the next part, and I gotta look at something real quick. Reference picture time. Okay. Thank you 90s for people just saying, hey, you know what? I think this is great. I'll do this. Hmm. I really tried with this sucker. And you know what happened to me? I got played. I am the sucker. But I have to figure it out. It's a mystery flavor. Now I have to figure it out. I was like, this tastes a little different. That's because it's one of the special mystery little flavors. So I'm like, fine. I had to assimilate into the town that the madhouse is in. So now I am covertly trying to keep people from being snatched up by the doctor. So I'm trying to learn who everybody is in the town. So that way when they start disappearing because of him, I have a general idea. They're trying to stop his operation. He's doing all these for outside interest projects, bioengineering, all that kind of stuff. Gotta stop him. Gotta stop the mad doctor. Gotta make sure he doesn't have the ability to cut his funding. Song change. I hit it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the floor. 4 for 4. What is that? Oh, 4 for 4 is something at Wendy's. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. What is that? What is that? It's a fast food restaurant. Wendy's. Never frozen. Yeah, I don't believe that. Alright, now it just has no dadgum taste. I guess now I gotta make this gun look cool now because it looks weird if I don't do something. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. Okay. Hey, Demetria, good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Looks like we have the whole Mad One gang in here. Well, thank you all very much for showing up. And also for those of you that may not be in the chat, but still watching, thank you too for being here. We also enjoy you. Don't feel like you're left out. We enjoy having you here too. So thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope it's something a little bit different. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just having a good time. You know what I have stopped caring about? Yeah, we have a small institution, but that's okay though. I'd rather have a smaller group and grow than to have something large and be lost and nobody don't even know who anybody is. You know? Plus it's an experience. You know? You get entertainment. I entertain, you know. I may not talk all the time, but the things I talk about are in a, you know, I talk about these real things in kind of a, you know, a fictional kind of way to make it a little bit more palatable. Got tangled up? I understand. But, you know, that's the beauty of it. And that's why I like the group that we have. And, you know, the more that we embrace our madness, the better we are in this world. You know, this world's full of madness. Embrace it. Don't be afraid. If you can grasp the madness, you can grasp the insanity. And if you grasp the insanity, well, you know, you can't be manipulated and controlled easily. You gotta be ready. Hope all you mad ones are getting inspired to do something. I hope that when you watch the show that you get inspiration. Are you not entertained? Indeed. Indeed, are you not entertained? But even so, I just, you know, I hope that at least you get a little bit of inspiration when you see the show. Be it if you watch it live or if you come back to it later on, or even if this is 100,000 years down the road and someone comes across this, because, you know, energy is infinite. I hope this inspires you to just enjoy yourself. Enjoy what you like to do. If you don't know what you like to do, find something new to do. Here's the thing, you know, embracing the madness means find something to keep your mind occupied while the world is on fire so you don't go insane. Keep your mind, keep your power. Only power you have is personal power. And if you get that up, then you have nothing at all. Don't let nobody take your personal power. What you know is true. I'm breathing air, you're breathing air, and this is reality, right? And we're having a good time. Or at least I hope you're having a good time. And if you're not, well, chances are, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that you might need some shock therapy from Mr. Smiles. I mean, I really don't know. There's many options, many options. And the pressure of this whole scene here, right? I really want to emphasize like the pressure of this. Like, you see that the gun is close, he's got that, his arm's damaged, and at any minute it can happen. Like, he's just barely there. Like, this thing is scouting for him. And he's got the computer, he's already been hit. I want to have it smoldering like he's like freshly just zapped, and like he's looking to make sure he's dead. And the computer is damaged slightly, but not enough for it to not be able to teleport. So yet again, it's going to be a near death experience for both of these chats from the future dealing with the same robot. And the reason why I wanted to feel this way is, not that I'm a fear-mongering person about AI and robots and eating bodies and, using us as like energy. But I think that, I emphasize that a lot because, we're going into a place where technology is about to catapult in a way that mankind was not prepared for. We're over here looking at dumb slop, and this thing's going to get far more superior and smarter. The arm into psychedelic mess. Oh, yeah, definitely. The arm situation is going to be lit up. It's going to have, like, electricity shooting out, and just because, it's really going to emphasize the explosion of, like, Nimrod. He turned around, blast him, and then he like parries and then shoots him, and he blasts his arm off, and then like as he's turning his face, he takes another blast and just burns his face, and then he goes down and plops. But I don't know if it's going to be stairs or if it'll just be blown through a wall, which I think in this perspective, blown through a wall with him looking around might be a little bit more. I mean, I guess I could do a staircase, but it would have to be like, man, it would have to be like very low and then like come out. It would be something like this. Like, man, I would have to really like make that very, very small, and then he would be at the top. So it would have to be something like that, and then like out, if I was to do that. If I did that, right? But I already did that earlier. So we're going to build a wall here. I'm going to build a wall right here. This is what we're going to do. Let me see what we got here. I can inspire from your artwork. Build the riverbank or a small wall. Water or something. No, inspiration is good. And also adding stuff is also good. Water system. Oh, I got something. Yeah. Because I got something. Hold on. There we go. Cool, so we got that, right? That's blown out. And what we can do here, yeah, I'm gonna put it where he hit him like right in the shoulder, right? So yeah. So that's just for my own personal thing, right? I just want to make sure I got it lined up. Like he sees the gun and the arm, and he's like, he must be nearby, right? So I'm gonna have him scanning the gun, so that way it looks like that. But there will be water coming, like he blew through an actual building. Let's see if I can. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Now the next thing that we're going to do is use a brush that's going to make it look like there's some stone or some brick or whatever. You know, give it that look to it. No. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then, hold on, where is it? Nope, nope. Is this it? That's not it. There we go. Ah, whatever. I'm looking for something. Ah, here we go. I just this. I need to shrink that so I can do this. Oh man, I'm looking. Hold on. Oh, what's this? Hmm. Yep, that's what I thought it was. We're almost there. Yeah, there it is. I wanted it to look like jarbled up rock. This is what I'm talking about, the neat little things that you get to do with digital art that you don't get to do with, like, you know, well, you can do it with hand drawing, but it just takes a while, right? Let's see, what do we have here? No, no shells. That's stupid. Let's see. What else do we have? Thick smoke. Yeah, that would suck to get hit with a laser. Ugh. Damn. Hmm. Shoot. No. Uh-oh. No. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Oh. Don't. Damn. Come on. Chill out. Ugh. Stupid. Actually, hold on. Technically, this could work for this. Oh, yeah, that's a nice effect of a burn. Jeez, man. Good grief. Yeah, that shit, that's rough. Yuck. Oh, man, I didn't know that that could do that. All right. Everybody's still hanging in there. The madness hasn't got to you too much, has it? Or is it not enough? I mean, do we have to amp it up? Do you need more madness? Do you need more insanity? Maybe I'm not giving enough. Maybe I need to be pumped up more and to give more. All right, here we go. Um, it's just 5:30 a.m. I love your work. Thank you. Wow, I didn't realize it was that early tomorrow. Thank you for being up that late. I appreciate you embracing not only the madness but sleep deprivation. So thank you for being here. Greatly appreciated. Hope you have a good rest of tomorrow, since you are a day ahead. Yes. We got a rain brush, but you said the rain too high. Worst time for rain. Ah, thank you. Indeed, it is. Like, it's blown up. He's holding. He literally, if you can imagine, he's shooting, and then Nimrod comes down and blasts him through this part right here, right? Like, he gets blown through that, and like he scurries to try to get himself up, but when he gets hit, Like the piece, he ejects the thing out, and like he basically in one motion he gets hit. So like he's scurrying around, he grabs with his teeth, but you know he's got nerve sensors in here. He's in pain. You can tell. Look at that face. Look at all this. This is where he got burnt from the blast, right? You know, and he's really trying to hang on in there. So I got to clean all this up for this to make sense. But like I said, and then you got the rain, and you might be like, oh, well, you know, you got the rain, but what about all the fuzzy stuff going on when it rains? Don't worry, I got that too. It's just, you know, you got to fix that part, the mistiness of it, you know, like it ran like hitting the gun, right? You know, but there's a finesse to it. You can't be absurd with it. Oh boy, what are you doing now? All things. You see, like yeah, there you go. I guess it's raining. I guess I got that figured out. I don't know, maybe. Big, thick, huge. No. Come on, man. Damn, it is not raining where I wanted it to go. Whatever. Whatever. You know what? There. It's misty all over the damn place because it's just nothing but rain. And you know what? We'll even spruce it up a little bit more. How? How can you spruce it up more? I don't know. We'll find something. I'm looking. Oh well. We'll figure that out later. Oh, it's only 9:30. Not bad. All right. So let's go back through here and fix up all of this. You know what? No, I don't like that. Let's do better. Let's do better. At least owe it to him. He gotta have his body blown off. We got Cable over here looking really rough. Let's give him a fair opportunity. Yeah, anyways. I don't care that much. We'll just do this. Let's see. All right, time for Nimrod. right. Ah. I'll do it this way. This will work. If it doesn't work the first time, you can always just... Yeah, that could work. Oh, man. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah. I think that's probably going to be it for tonight. It's a good spot. So, I want to show you guys a little something. Since we're done with this picture tonight, I can go on and show you something else that I've been currently working on. So we're going to go on and save him. There we go. I think it's a good starting point. You know, I know he's supposed to be big and bulky and stuff, but oh well. You know, I enjoyed drawing him. I enjoyed how he turned out. So, just so you guys know, I want to show you what else I've been working on. So, I've been turning some items, some images that I made for coloring books and been turning those into basically finished pictures. So I'll show you one of them. One from the Wild West robot coloring book I did. There's this picture here I was working on. Finally got it finished. I think it turned out quite well. I enjoy it just for what it is, right? You know, kind of has that Borderland look to it. But anyways, I have fun with this one. And the one I'm currently working on right now is this one. Still working on that. I was working on this before I got on here. So, you know, it's a very rare scene. Kind of just wanted to show something like they do sleep or something like that. Whatever. It's there. So, you know. And then, of course, we got Cable that we were working on tonight. For those of you that may have missed the excitement, this is the line work that we got so far. His missing exploded arm, him holding his cubics, I call it his cube Linux, right? Anyways, yeah. Enough of that. I think we had a pretty good show. I don't know about you, but yeah, I think Cable had a rough time. And I hope that he can make it out alive. Anyways, so if you enjoy the content I create, thank you very much for being here. And if this is your first time being here, thank you for staying. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Right? So my normal schedule is Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. till basically whenever. I try to go for 2 hours, but you know, it just depends on the night. And tonight was an amazing night, so thank you for being here. And I'm so glad to be able to see Shout Out Time, Vosto, and we got the Nonconformist. Demetria popped in. We also had the USOC and the Nuisance. And whoever else may have been watching. So, shout out to you guys. Thank you. You guys are the real mad ones. I appreciate you. Now get back into your hug coats. It's time to shut down, right? Oh, motivational word of the day. I'm going to emphasize this probably all the time. Okay? And this is something I want to try to be a little bit more straightforward with. So I'm going to pause this. So like the only thing I can really say to anybody or to give any type of motivational words of encouragement, especially in the world that we are in today, is the simplest thing. You know, there are always going to be somebody out there that's not going to think the same way as you, not going to act the same way as you, not going to talk the same way as you. But the one thing that we have to keep in mind, regardless of all that, is that we're all human beings on this earth. At some point in time, we're going to be dealing with something that is not from here. We don't have very long before we start dealing with things that may not look like me and you. Things that may be different. I would suggest my 2 rusty pennies on this is just to be kind with other people. Because you don't know who's masquerading around that may not be fully human. Just saying. We're living in a weird time in a weird world. Like, for example, I will say this again. You know, there are more known unknowns than known knowns. So just be kind. You don't know who you're entertaining. They could be a human being. They could be an alien. Maybe an angel. Who knows what's out there. All I know is just be kind to each other, at least a little bit, and that shaves a little bit of the madness. If not for them, do it for yourself, because it's very hard to argue by yourself, especially if you just don't pay attention to the other asshole. It's always better that way. But what do I know, right? Come back again, see me, enjoy some art, maybe a more in-depth conversation. Don't be afraid of the chat. See, we're a small channel. You can talk about pretty much almost anything, because who's really going to bother us? I'm not monetized. I'm not owned by anybody else. I don't have anything that I need to be watched for and platform. And I don't even care about monetization. If you guys really want to support me, when I get that Patreon all the way up, go join me over there. We'll do some real shit. Talk about some real stuff. I'm working on it. I'm just one person. Anyways, it's happening soon. It's just, time, right? Which we are out of. I will see you soon. Embrace the madness. I'll see you Thursday. We'll figure it out. Probably finish this up. Man, it's gonna look rough. I gotta fix this futuristic mess. Anyways, see you soon. Bye-bye.